Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, May 18th, 2024. And today we're doing a video for a long distance customer, Bobby. I'm sorry, Mark in Ohio. I just got off the phone with Bobby. Bobby Collins bought a jumbo a few years back, and he was having a problem with the battery. And he went to Advance Auto, and they sold him a 220 cranking amp battery, which is not really the right size. So here's what you do when you need a battery. When your mini truck battery goes bad, notice I say when, because it's going to go bad eventually. You go ahead and you go to Walmart or Target or something like that, and you buy a 260 cranking amp lawnmower battery. Now the lawnmower battery has square terminals, and the square terminals on your lawnmower battery do not match the round terminals on your mini truck battery. You see how those are kind of funny looking round terminals? So what you do is you take that off, and you take that off, remove the battery, take it back, go get your lawnmower battery, and they'll have square posts. And what you do is you really can't see it, but there's a nut and a bolt on here. You take off the nut. It's actually on this side. Take out the bolt, spread this terminal open, and then slide it over the square post on the lawnmower battery, put the bolt back through, tighten the nut, and you're done. Now, it will be shorter, so you then have to put a piece of plywood under here, like 3/4 inch plywood or something, so that you can reuse your battery hold-down device. So there you go. Value added from Mayberry Mini Trucks. All right, guys, so this is for Mark in Ohio. And Mark is interested in this 1998 Suzuki Carry. It's a 4-wheel drive, 5-speed. I am so blind. Oh, I can't believe, like, just my vision is gone out to the birds. Extra low first gear. It's got 37,638 miles. That means you're getting old. That's what that means. I know that, but I'm okay with it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's check this out. But Mark is what we call a long distance customer. So for our long distance customers, we really want to communicate effectively because he's too far to come here in person. So as a proxy to him being here himself, we do this very careful, fastidious videoing to show him the actual condition of the truck in as much as that's able to be accomplished without him being here. And then he watches that video, including the test drive, showing you every ding, every scratch. And then he says, oh, hey, I kind of feel comfortable with that. And then he puts a deposit down. And this is the thing. I just talked to Rita in Massachusetts and explained this to her. And she's like, hey, I like that. And Rita does rentals. Her and her husband, they do rentals. I love talking to people about what they do. And Rita, you are a go-getter. I don't know if you're watching our YouTube channel, but Rita's a go-getter. And which is a great book. There's a book called The Go-Getter. You guys should read that book. And it's what a go-getter is and how to become one. So, great book. And it's a small book. It's a quick read. And so I give that book away to people. And so anyway, man, am I on a rabbit trail. I'm so bad for rabbit trails. I must be ADHD or something. But then you watch that video and you say, I like the truck, but we don't charge you for the truck. We only charge you for an amount equal to the delivery fee. So you've already put down $300 to get us to do the YouTube video. And if you want to buy the truck, then let's say your delivery fee is $900, then you put down an additional $600. And because you've already put $300 down. And then we deliver the truck, but you don't pay for the truck until we show up with the truck. That's what we call customer friendly. But we're able to do that without any problems because we communicate so effectively. We've done this thousands of times, and we've never had a single person ever, I mean, in Nantucket, Massachusetts, Hugo, Minnesota, New Orleans, Louisiana, never had anybody when I show up with the truck say, "Oh, that wasn't what I had in mind." We eliminate that possibility through our effective communication. So we're really proud of that. And I just, you know, you guys saw my video probably, me doing the farewell, giving the hat to Hannah. And I'm about to get out of the business myself, but my daughter and my son-in-law are taking over. But when I finally do exit, I don't know that I'll ever exit permanently, but I am gonna go do other things. One thing in particular, I wanna put my pillow on my head, my head on the pillow, and say, you know what? I really ran that business well, and I took care of people. That's gonna be worth more than any amount of money I could ever make. And because that will mean that's what what we did, and that's what we left behind. So there you go. That's what really matters. All right, guys, let's check this out. First thing we want to do is go around the perimeter and look for any damage. We've got what's called a pebble peck, and that's where a stone or a rock flings up on the highway and chips the paint, and then you got a little bit of surface rust there. This is just dirt, is all that is. That's dirt. And so the windshield around here is in very nice condition. Now, what we want to do is look across the truck. And I'll tell you what, this thing looks nice. We have a tiny, tiny little ding right there. Very small ding. I mean a shopping cart ding, maybe. The front bumper looks very nice. Those paint well if you wanted to take it off and use like they remove easily. It's just 6 bolts, 4 bolts, 2 nuts, I think. And then you can paint it with, a nice semi-gloss. So now we're going to look at the door pillar. Looks very nice. And we're looking for the same thing, dings, rust, dents. There are none. No dings, no dents. Actually, there is a ding, a tiny ding right there. That's just dirt. Okay. And the tire is good. It's not great. It's just good. Very nice. Beautiful under here. Man, is that pretty. And the bedside panel has 2 places. There's a ding there, and they went with some spray paint just so it wouldn't rust. And then the same thing, a little, no ding there, but a pebble peck of paint where they spray painted it. You can, it's a really, really good match. You almost can't see it. But, I've got a pretty trained eye for that sort of thing. Now, on the frame's beautiful. It does have what's called seam rust. Seam rust is very common where they spot welded the frame together. It's got a high carbon content, and it flash rusts. No structural concern with seam rust at all. This is the bottom of the bed, looking really good. Beautiful. It's amazing that these are 25 years old. So we really try hard to get beautiful stuff. That's what we're known for. So that's just like a little surface bleeding is all that is. But you can see the engine cover where the bed meets the cab is absolutely phenomenal. The engine cover is beautiful. The whole bed is nice. This actually does have chains. You have to lower the tailgate to put those chains on, which is nice. That means the chains won't fall off on their own. They do that on purpose. They do that so that they will always remain attached. So that right there assures that that link won't come off. All right. This is a little loose. So Mark, if you buy this, ask me to tighten these, because what happens is this tang has migrated over that way over the years. So I'm going to remigrate it. I've got some pretty technical, high technology methods for fixing that. It's called a hammer. That tailgate is beautiful. Really pretty. This is dirt. That's all that is. That's dirt. We have a little ding right there. But this bedside panel, guys, is flawless. Absolutely gorgeous. As is the mud flap. Now that actually is meaningful. And here is under the bed. Very nice. Now down the door post, looking at the door. This looks really good, but it does have a dent on the door step side. Right there. Nice looking wheel, a good tire, not a great tire, but a good tire. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful under here. That's just dirt right there. That's all dirt. Okay, so now let's open the door. And you can see that the door panel is beautiful. No tears or anything. And here you can see there's no rust. Now I'm going to lift up the floor mat. Guys, if you wanted to use that as a plate to eat your macaroni and cheese, you absolutely could. That is so pretty. I mean, that is gorgeous. What's in there? Oh, that's the hump. Okay. So the seat is spectacular. The headliner looks really good too. Yeah, under that floor mat was just gorgeous. Usually the driver's side, right. So the driver's side usually doesn't look as good because that's where the driver is always putting his or her feet. Now that is nice. Beautiful. And this is also in really good shape, but you can see the driver had their feet here and it's just so. But we do have floor mats for a Suzuki Carry, DD51T, which is what this is. So if you want floor mats, let us know. I think they're like $80 and they're really nice. I need to get more of those. The seat looks really good. It does have a little separation. It's not torn, but you can see it's cracked, but not separated. All right, so now let's drive this truck. I'm going to put it in two-wheel drive. That's Suzuki for you. You have to push it 5 times to get that to turn off. So now, mini truck approaching. So let's let the mini truck traffic clear. I'll tell you what, mini truck traffic everywhere. If you buy a mini truck, I mean, I usually say this when I'm on the phone with people. I like to joke around. I am such a kidder. I'll say, you really aren't going to get any work done, which is kind of the last thing you would expect to hear. Because, when people buy a mini truck, they're like, hey, this is going to make really good sense. And I come along and I say, you're not really going to get a thing done. And they're like, what do you mean? And I say, because when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's Hardware to run some errands, everybody is going to talk to you. And guys, that is so true. You'll forget why you even went there. So Mayberry Mini Trucks has serviced these. We use full synthetic 5W30 engine oil. We change the air filter, the oil filter. We make sure the four-wheel drive works. If it doesn't, we fix it. We make sure the clutch is good. If not, we replace it. And the throttle bearing and the pressure plate. If the alternator's not charging, we deal with that. Boy, this thing feels good. This feels really good. I was 60 miles an hour there. It's actually more like 64. And so we really try to get it dialed in. And you know, if the heat doesn't work, we actually pull the dashboard and we fix that. And so yeah, we try to really run a tight ship, do it the right way, and but you're gonna need to service it after 5,000 kilometers, and you want to change your oil. Full synthetic 5W30 is what's in here now. Your air filter and your oil filter. Oil filter, you can get at Napa locally, but you cannot get your air filter. So you want to get a few air filters. They're cheap, they're $20 a piece, but they're of paramount importance. Just do not neglect replacing your air filter on a recurring basis. And so here we are going up a hill. Again, we're in fifth gear, and you know, the thing is just smoking up the hill, and which is a really good sign. But look what I'm going to do. I'm going to slow way down and stay in fifth gear. Now we're going 27 kilometers per hour. Did you see that? 27. And look what this truck is doing. This truck is increasing up a steep hill in fifth gear, guys. That is incredible. So, for Mark in Ohio, the best part about this video is that right there, that this thing is increasing. And if you're interested in this truck, give us a call at 336-777-9957, or you can email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com, and our website for everyone else is mayberryminitrucks.com. We appreciate you watching our video, and this is a nice truck, very nice, and it may even be a unicorn. I would say this very likely. This is a unicorn. I'm pretty sure this is a unicorn. I was kind of going on and on about talking, but I can't really remember a single thing that was really objectionable. And I'm so careful. I'm apprehensive about calling something a unicorn because I protect that carefully, right? If it's got to be nice, and I think this is a unicorn. And but anyway, so guys, we also deliver. It's $250 per mile one way. So if you're 100 miles away, it's $250. If you're 400 miles away, it's $1,000 to bring you the truck. It's not a big moneymaker, but it's to accommodate the sale of the vehicle. And also, we don't play games. Here's another thing I really like to tell people. We are a game-free zone. So if this truck is, $9,800, that's all you pay. Not a dime more. We don't charge anything extra. Everything is included. The title, the paperwork, the processing, all that. And even the synthetic oil change. And it's really nice to be able to say that because, where else can you go buy a vehicle and them say, okay, how much is that? Well, the window sticker says 9,800. How much do I have to pay? 9,800. So I really, it doesn't take much to make me happy. So guys, thank you for watching our video. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Look at this. I mean, that is rain right there. That is a thunderstorm. Those are cumulonimbus clouds, and that is rain, and it's dry right there. But guys, I appreciate you watching our video, and please hit subscribe and notification hit notification. But why do I ask you to hit subscribe? Because it helps us out with our search analytics. So if you would please hit the subscribe button, it would mean so much to us. And it doesn't cost you anything, but then you'll be able to find our channel more easily. So it's better for you and it's better for us. And it would help us so much, and we would be grateful for that. And hit notification. And if you like the video, hit thumbs up as well. Thank you.